So much, thank you so much, and welcome to again all panelists and all co-host and हमारे जितने भी यूट्यूबर हैं उन सबको, जितने हमारे प्राउड फाउंडर उन सबका दिल से, दिल की गहराइयों से धन्यवाद। आज फिर से एक बार 369 के इस मंच पर, एंड आज हमारे जो स्पेशल गेस्ट हैं वो हैं डॉक्टर डेरिक क्लर्क सर, यूएसए से। सो आज ऑन पैसिव की प्रेजेंटेशन है, और जिन भी हमारे प्राउड फाउंडर्स को इंग्लिश में थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम है, समझ नहीं आती है, वो प्लीज कंटिन्यूसली बने रहिए। देखने से भी बहुत कुछ चीजें समझ आती हैं। सो थैंक यू सो मच। एंड अभी मैं इनवाइट करना चाहूंगा मिसिस सपना गुप्ता मैम। सो प्लीज वेलकम है आपका। आप डॉक्टर डेरिक सर को प्लीज इनवाइट करिए, एंड थैंक यू सो मच अगेन।
Thank you so much, Rohit sir, and welcome you all in 369 Global Webinar. Today we are having Dr. Darrick from USA. वो USA से उनके presentations का तो क्या कहना, सभी इंडिया और इंटरनेशनल प्लेटफॉर्म पे वो छाए हुए हैं अपनी presentations को लेके। और अभी अगर रूम फुल हो जाता है तो आप हमारे 5 जो रनिंग यूट्यूब चैनल्स पे हमें कैच कर सकते हैं। और हमारे साथ हमारे सारे पैनलिस्ट का भी और फाउंडर्स का, गेस्ट का, सभी का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है हमारे इस वेबिनार में। वेलकम डॉक्टर डेरिक फ्रॉम यूएसए। नमस्ते सर।
नमस्ते डॉक्टर डेरिक सर।
Namaste, namaste, namaste. Thank you very much. Appreciate.
सभी को बताना चाहूंगी, he is the principal of our school. और डॉक्टर डेरिक, your students are becoming so naughty in your absence. Now you have come and control your school and class.
Oh, mercy. Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much, Sapna. Really appreciate it. I'm not used to waking so early because it's 9:40 right now in my AM 09:40 AM, my side of the world. Because we go to sleep late sometime, especially Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, because of webinars that are held up until 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So when I get to bed, those hours of the morning, you have to get some beauty sleep, So actually, I just wake, have my water. Didn't even get time to make any juice or so, as I'm not a tea person or a coffee person. I am a juice person, So thank you very much, Queen Sapna. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much to all the kings and queens here, Sapna, Dr. Bhagat, and Sister Greet, and all of those founders. Let me just say founders, because all of us are founders. Thank you very much. Appreciate.
Dr. Darrick, before we go with your awesome presentation, I have also questions many times to you, that how would you manage from one webinar to other, then you move on from another to another, and you are so much dressed up. मैं आप सभी से बताऊंगी कि आप डॉक्टर डेरिक को हमेशा ऐसे बिल्कुल प्रोफेशनली ड्रेस्ड अप देखेंगे, in tuxedo, in coat suits with the hanky. He's so much professional. I always ask him, did you sleep in the coat suits?
No. I didn't sleep in them.
I feel like
they would be wrinkled.
Hello, Sapna ji.
Ji.
Please say, Dr. Darrick, why 369 Global Webinar start?
Okay. He has talked me before, sir. I know that you also do meditations, and you are also a universally connected person. And you know better than me what's the meaning of 369. So 369 webinar, you can clear much better than me. And we have started this 369 webinar, that this is an open platform to all the national and international guests and founders. Whoever want to speak can come and give their presentations and speak over here. And we are conducting this webinar with our global leaders, Mr. Jaswant Singh Jassi and GB Rao. And this is an open platform which is open to answer all the questions of the founders. And that's why we have moved on to 369 webinar. And I'm also having Mr. Sampath Patel with me today in this webinar.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much for inviting me. Really appreciate it. And thank you very much for keeping everything together in India. I know that sometimes it's a challenge to host webinars. I do myself, so I know it's a challenge to ensure that everything is running and running smoothly. So I thank you all very much, all the leaders. And leaders are very, very intuitive and have to be working their brain ahead. And remember, all of us are founders. There's no big founder, no little founder, no medium founder, no gold founder, no platinum founder, no ruby founder. No, all of us are founders. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Darrick. Yeah, now you can treat us with your presentation, sir. Founders are fan of your presentation.
Oh, mercy. Okay. I thank you very much.
रोहित सर, आपका हैंड रेज है, आप कुछ कहना चाहते हैं सर? रोहित सर? Okay. Sir,
no, please continue. Please continue, sir.
Okay, Dr. Darrick, you can continue.
Okay, wonderful. Peace, blessings, and enough love to everyone. Thank you all very much for the invite, and I am really honored to be here at the Onpassive 369 global. Really appreciate the invite, and thank you all very much for coming out. First of all, especially in lieu of the corporate meeting with our CEO and our friend Ash Mufari that will be conducted today in a few hours, maybe in about 5 hours, in approximately 5 hours and a few minutes time. Our CEO should be addressing us. I know that will be a little bit late in India, maybe about 10, 11 o'clock in the night in India. That's 2300 hours. But we just want to get a few little juices running in respective to where we are right now and the process, because one of the things that is very, very important in our journey is, of course, a data center. But let me say where we are right now as to what we are, the platform that we are on right now. Oh, mercy, hold on. Wrong. Okay. All right. Okay. And so I just want to thank each and everyone for being here at this time. But in September 8th webinar with our CEO, Ash Mufari, he said, moving forward, all accounts will be done through OMail. And I say wonderful, because Onpassive will be responsible for all the recovery, because we know we are having problems with Gmail and Yahoo and AOL and all of those email providers. We are having a lot of problems, lot of issues, and Onpassive cannot resolve them because the email service is not with Onpassive. So it's impossible for Onpassive to solve those issues. So going forward, at some point, hopefully before next week or before November, we are going to be, all accounts will be done through our OMail. And as you know, Onpassive has already removed the OTP, which is the access code to log in. Now you have to use the access code if you're going to reset your password. But it's not necessary anymore to log into your account, which is very good, we will be opening the OBS, and this was October 13th webinar. We will be opening the OBS virtual office to the founders first. It's not complicated, so don't get complex. We'll walk you through every step of the way. You will log in through the virtual office. You will see the O Founders icon, and you will click it to get into the OBS. If you remember, this is your virtual office as it is now, which is the ofounders.net virtual office. So this icon that is in the top left-hand corner, it's our O Founders logo or O Founders icon. So you'll be just clicking on that icon in order to move over into the OBS. If you maybe remember, if you go to your virtual office right now and hover over this icon, you would recognize that it is now clickable. So if you are like in O Staff or somewhere else in your virtual office, on your profile or wherever, and you actually click on this icon, this O Founders icon, you would recognize that it takes you right now back at the dashboard, right? So therefore, whenever they are ready to just flip that switch for the OBS, then all they need to do is just put that page or put that clickable link inside that logo for us to enter into the OBS. And what we are going to do, it's very simple. Once you are into the OBS, you are going to need to create a new profile, create a new email, which of course that is going to be with your O mail and a password, of course. And most likely you will have 2 steps to complete the eKYC. Why you need to do that is for security reasons and to let Onpassive know that you are not a robot. So the first step is that you are going to record a picture of yourself, live picture. So you cannot upload a picture that you have 10 years ago or even 2 days ago or 2 hours ago. No, you have to do that live and direct while you are sitting in front of that OBS. And that is all encrypted, so Onpassive don't see that. AI is using it as your signature to confirm you are a real human being identified. Second, you're going to now upload your identity through a verification process, which is a government ID, a passport, driver's license, local ID, country ID, because what we want to verify is the picture that you just took, the live picture you just took, and that picture ID that you have to verify that that is you. But then after you do that now, if you have more than 1 account, then you can just add those other accounts as you see it fit. So you are now into the OBS. Hi! And that is the springboard, which is the Onpassive business solution. That is now the springboard for activation. We don't know the cost of the activation as yet. And then, of course, you know your customer and reseller also of all the products. So whether you do the full activation or you just buy 1 product, remember Ashmafara said on September 8th that if you can just afford 1 product, then what will happen is that you'll be grandfathered in to the whole system of earning your monies and your commissions. You'll be getting a domain name, of course. Now you can use the domain name that Onpassive suggests to us. If not, try to think of a domain name from now so that when that time comes, you just type in your domain name. Or if you have a domain name from GoDaddy or Wix.com or any one of those domain providers, then you can import that into Onpassive as your domain name. And of course, you already have a website, which is at right now, it is attached to the link that is in your virtual office, link 81, link 80, it's attached there to it. That is your website. It's your personal website. All those websites that you see in the virtual office, link 80, 76, 78, 79, 80, 81, all of those are your website. All you're going to do now is change that domain name, that link. That is what is going to now be personalized to you. And so therefore, branding Onpassive is going to brand you and your website on the World Wide Web. Onpassive is going to do all of the marketing for you. Onpassive is going to send targeted traffic to you, so you can be passive. And definitely, if you choose to be active, fine. That is your choice. And of course, all the customer service is done by Onpassive Success Team. And so whether you join 2018, 19, 20, 21, or you just join, it doesn't matter. It is targeted traffic that is sent to every founder's website. So if it's 20 that is sent each month, or 100 that is sent each month, the person who joined in 2018 not going to get more than the person who joined in 2022. The only way anyone can get more is if you purchase more. That's it. To get more, you just purchase more. So if you want more traffic, more eyeballs on your website, more people on your website, then you just purchase more traffic. So if you purchase more traffic joining in 2022 than the person who joined in 2018, then hey, you're going to get more persons on your website. That is just how it is, so the playing field is very, very fair. How all of this is getting done? How is it possible to do all of what we are doing in Onpassive? Is of course to have our own data center, right? And a data center is very important for the development of any company. Any company that wants to be a giant has to have a data center. It's just what it is, because you're able to control what you do, when you do, and how you do. When you have a data center, you are the king of business when you have your own data center, because you are able to control everything. And so therefore, you have to have current or electricity going to that data center, because you don't want any issues happening on your data center. So you have to have either wind or solar or some form of a mechanism like a generator, because if the power grid go down, then you're going to have problems. So you have to have a lot of backup generators and all of those things in respective to where a data center is concerned. That may be a small generator backup or backup generator. That's a little bigger one. The next thing that you need is an uninterrupted power supply. That is a must, because between the power grid going down and the generator kicking in, then you have seconds or even minutes. And for a data center to be down for minutes, then you're losing a lot of business. And so the uninterruptible power supply is what give you that juice in order to continue running your data center even when the power grid go down. And so for persons who are in Onpassive, and whether you are active, yes or no, whether you intend to do presentations, yes or no, it doesn't matter. From once you have a good, especially if you have equipments that you pay thousands of dollars for, like a big desktop computer, you have this, that, whatever you have, it's best to have your own little interruptible power supply, right? And this is even the smallest one, which is maybe about $60 US, that is, right? Because these surge protector, not good. Surge protector, not good. Don't kid yourself. Surge protector only protect you with the surge, and surge is up. So what happened to load shedding? What happened to when the power goes below the value? Because with alternating current, you know that it go up to a value, positive value, it come back to zero, and then go down to a negative value, and then come back up to zero. Alternating current. That's why they call it alternating current. And with battery is direct current. That's just how it is. So surge protector do not help, really and truly. And so you need a UPS, uninterrupted public power supply, even for your home, to protect your equipment from once you have a computer, especially a desktop computer. You need one of these so that even when the current goes, you have consistent current going to your equipment, so it don't turn off, especially if you have your internet connection. Then you need, because you don't want your internet to be fluctuating, especially when you are doing a webinar, and especially when you are the presenter of the webinar, you're definitely going to need. But let us look at the data center. This is just one server, what we call a server. And so a server can run you anywhere from 750,000 US dollars to about 5 million, sorry, not thousand, 5 million with a M, Mike, 5 million US dollars just for one server. One server we're talking about. Oh, mercy. And so if we look at even one server, that is now in a server rack, right? One server we're talking about, let us look at $1 million, $1 million. So in one server rack, we're talking about maybe 10 to 15 servers might be in one server rack. So, all right, let us look at one server rack. The one server rack, we're talking about $10 million. 10 million with a M. 10 million, right? So if you have 100 rack, we're talking about $1 billion, 1 billion US dollars, right? So that 997 million that was collected could not even support financially a data center. No. All right. So rest assured, your $97 didn't really do anything. Okay, didn't do anything, right? If Ash was depending on our $97, it would not reach the business, the company would not reach where it reached, because we don't talk about salary, we don't talk about all of these other buildings that was procured. We don't talk about a lot of things we haven't talked about as yet, where it takes money. Owning 2 floors on the Burj Khalifa, money. So let us rest assured our $97 did not do anything in the development of Onpassive. What is the $97 for? It's for you to get traffic sent to your business. All right. So that is what it is there for. This is, as I said, in servers, and these are racks of servers. Uninterrupted power supply in order to ensure that the servers don't go down. This is inside of a data center, So, it's a massive building. Outside of a data center, you know that it is massive. There are different types of data center. There are managed data center, enterprise, collaboration, cloud, edge, and hyperscale data center. And so this is a data center that is in Hong Kong, and it is the collaboration data center, refers to the company that rents the entire facility, or it might just rent a few racks or a few servers, right? So as we said, one rack, you might have, you know, approximately 10 to 15 servers in that one rack. And sometimes a company might just need one rack. They don't need a whole data center. So this is where a lot of revenue will be generated for us as founders, because as founders, not resellers, but as founders, not customer, definitely, customer don't benefit like that. But as founders, we will be profit sharing in this kind of a venture through Onpassive. And so the collaboration data center, as we said, it's what I think Ash Mafari is going to be doing mostly. It and maybe cloud, because sometimes the margin is very near. So managed data center like IBM Cloud Services. Managed data center can be either completely or partially managed, which means persons, whether you as a company is managing your data center, your servers or data center, or the persons who own the data center is managing it, or it is a 50-50 or a 60-40 management. You manage 40% of it, and the company that you rent it from manage 60% of it, or it's a 50-50. Then you have the enterprise data center, is a private facility designed for the sole purpose of supporting a single company. So just like our data center, we are the ones that are totally managing it. We don't have no third-party person coming in and doing anything. No. Also, you have cloud service data center. The actual hardware is run and managed by the cloud company, often with the help of a third-party managed service provider. It allows clients to run website, application, and manage data within a virtual infrastructure. And so that is cloud-based. So it's not like the equipment is up in the cloud. No, the equipment is on the ground, same way, but everything is managed in the cloud or in the air, so to speak. Then of course you have the edge data center, a smaller facility located close to the population they serve. So like you know, a city in India, then the data center would be right there near to the edge of that city. Unlike other data center, maybe like Google, maybe you might be accessing Google, even though you might be in India, you might be accessing a server that is in the United States of America, right? But with edge data center, it is right there at the edge of that city or the edge of that state. Hyper data center. A hyper data center are massive business critical facilities designed to effectively support robust, scalable application and are often associated with big data center, right? Like Google and Amazon and Facebook and Microsoft and IBM and all of those big, massive data center. And of course, Onpassive fits into that category. So what is a data center? A data center is a facility composed of networked computer, storage system, and computing infrastructure that business and other organizations use to organize, process, store, and disseminate large amount of data. So a data center is what? Hold data, store data, what you access the data so that you can manage your, you remember way back in the days, we used to have what is known as file cabinet. So you go to a file cabinet, and what you look for in the file cabinet? Data. And whatever you are, whether, you know, and during those times, you used to write, you used to type on a typewriter. For those of us who remember the typewriter, that is way back in the day. All right, wonderful. Right? And so this is what a data center is, the block diagram. So you as a user, me as a user, every one of us as a user, we go through our web service into a load balancer, and then that goes to a outgoing request. So that outgoing request go to a virtual machine, and then that virtual machine routes that information that you are requesting. Like if you want to look at the cost for a house, or the cost for a car, then it will go to that data center that has that information, and then that incoming request comes back through the load balancer and through your web service, and then to your computer or your device. So that is a quick route of how. So it doesn't matter which country you are in, it routes the information to it, whatever data center that it needs to pull that information from and bring it back to your computer or your devices. As we know, United States have the majority of data centers right now, over 2,000. United Kingdom and Germany has almost 500, and almost everybody else having the 200, 300 range. Germany, Canada, Netherlands, Australia, France, and Japan, right? So the tier of data centers, right now there are 4 tiers, right? The first one is 99.67% of availability, and an annual downtime of 28 hours. 28 hours of downtime per year. For data center, that is a lot of downtime. Tier 2 is 99.749 availability. So they are boasting 22 hours of downtime, right? Tier 3, 99.98 of availability, so only 1.6 hours of downtime. And tier 4, 99.995% availability, and of course annual downtime is 0.04. Wow, 0.04. So that is the best that they have now in respective to where data centers are concerned. However, we might have to add a new tier, because Ashmafari boasts of 100% of availability and zero hours of downtime. Can you imagine? Also with artificial intelligence and of course machine learning technology, which right now no other data center can boast. And so mercy, I'm telling you, that is unbelievable. So let us quickly take a look at Onpassive data strategy. Very important. What is data strategy? It is the area in business that plays a significant role in gaining the best result. The role of AI in data strategy. Data strategy increases revenue and profit. AI help in database management. AI boosts as a greater strategy in business. AI helps in tracking data challenges. Benefits of using AI in data strategy. Reduces the cost of purchasing startup and consulting IT. Reduces the cost of maintaining outdated systems and applications. Increases the speed of which decision making is made. Improves the organization's ability to integrate all the pieces of business. Creates a framework for gathering, assimilating, and analyzing the relevant information. Enables business to build better relationships between customers and suppliers. AI enables data to be used in a smarter, more strategic way. And of course, that means revenue. And if it brings revenue, then remember, as Onpassivians, as founders, we are in that profit sharing. And so that is what owning a data center means. It means enjoying the profit sharing that will be accumulated through Onpassive owning our own data center. I thank you very much. And back to you, Sampath or Satna.
Thank you, Dr. Darrick. What an awesome presentation. And there is no one who can beat you in the presentation, sir. And right now, I would like to invite Mr. Rohit Sharma. He is also from Army, like you. And he also didn't like tea and coffee like you. And he is also lovable of shakes and juices and healthy drinks. Mr. Rohit Sharma is a backbone of 369 webinar, and he is also a proud founder and giving 24/7 efforts like you from his job also, sir. And Rohit, sir, over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Dr. Darrick, sir, for your presentation. I am last time I'm seeing your presentation in Singapore webinar. So I'm loving your presentation. I have many messages for you, webinar and personally WhatsApp. Give me please, sir, your presentation. So thank you so much. Your presentation also with me and Dr. LD Bhagat sir. Also see this all of presentation is that a very nice presentation, sir. And thank you so much for coming 369 webinar. Love you, sir. Yes, over to Sapna ma'am.
Love you too. Thank you very much.
Dr. Darrick.
Thank you very much. Love you too. Love you all. Sir. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste. Love you, sir.
Sir, would you like to stay for some more time, or you want to move on to another webinar?
No, I'm good. The other webinar is in about 30. It's 11 my time, which is about 35 minutes from now.
Okay, and you are also going to have your breakfast also.
All okay. Right, that too.
Okay. Okay, sir, just 5 minutes more, and our panelist speakers want to say something about your presentation. I would like to invite Rekha Markanji.
And Doctor, please firstly, Dr. LD Bhagat sir is at a co-host,
okay. Yes,
and Rekha ma'am, welcome.
Okay, I would like to over this platform to Dr. LD Bhagat sir. Sir, please come on the stage and conduct this webinar, Dr. sir.
Thank you, Sapna ma'am. Awesome presentation, Dr. Darrick. It was so wonderful and very precisely and detailed information in a very short time. Thank you so much for sharing this information with all the founders of this platform 369 Global. Thank you so much. And we hope to see you in the coming webinars also here, because this information is need of the hour and everyone wants to listen from you It is very clear and simple and short. That is why I think this is the best. You have created the presentation. Thank you so much. And if anybody wants to ask anything regarding data centers from Dr. Darrick, from the panelists first.
I would like to.
Yeah, Rekha ma'am, you can continue.
Okay, I don't know whether anybody has seen it or not, but I have always seen Dr. Darrick taking or giving any presentations standing throughout the presentation. And I don't know where this energy comes from, but yes, I would like to share that energy with you if you would allow, because because being energetic, not only for a couple of hours, but for more than, more than what we do or we used to do in the office, and that too with a clear deed, means a lot to us. Thank you so much for giving this energy, giving these kinds of wonderful presentations, not only to one platform, but going everywhere where you've been called. That means a lot. That only happens when you are dedicated and when you have a passion towards Onpassive. Thank you so much. It means a lot. We should clap for you. You deserve this.
All right. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it, Rika. Really appreciate that comment. Yes, I like standing. I guess after 12 years in the military, you kind of get used to that. But actually, it is better for your posture. It is really better when you sit, especially if you are a person who deal with computers for, any number of years. You'd realize or recognize that when you sit for too long, it is going to end up into a lot of medical issues, back pains and leg pains and neck pains and all of those things. So from time to time, at least every 15 minutes interval, just get up and, stretch and do something, Don't sit during it's worse. Actually, it's worse for your body when you sit for that long period. It's really worse, actually. All right. So
this is another lesson.
Yes, let us understand it is worse for you to be sitting down for 1, 2, 3 hours. It's worse for you. Honestly. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And before we move on, this is for everyone. We actually need to do exercise, and this posture is one of the most important ones. Thank you so much once again.
Hello.
Thank you, Rekha ji.
One thing more I would like to add here, that follow Dr. Darrick, the fitness regime he's following from the his period of army service, and he's still not taking tea, coffee, that is a high calorie feed. So everyone must learn this also to remain fit throughout the life.
Actually, he eats Onpassive, he sleeps with Onpassive, he wakes up with Onpassive, he is totally Onpassive.
Yeah.
Doctor sir, please invite. We are having 2 panelists, Geetji and Sampath ji.
So next we will invite Mr. Sampath Patel ji. Please, आइए आप अपने विचार रखिए.
Am I audible, Dr.
Yeah, yes, you're audible.
Thank you. Many thanks to all of you for inviting me, and I warmly congratulate today's special guest and presenter, Dr. Darrick, sir. Friends, Dr. Darrick is the person whom the whole world recognizes today because of his work. Today, there are many national and international leaders in our midst. I congratulate them warmly on behalf of all the founders of India. Friends, I know Dr. Darrick sir for the last 1.5 years, and he is present in every webinar and keeps sharing his knowledge. And if I talk personally, I have learned a lot from Dr. Darrick. In fact, all his has been possible because of the CEO of our companies as Mofra. दोस्तों, जैसा कि आप सभी को पता है, ये महीना जबरदस्त अक्टूबर नवंबर खुशियों से भरा हुआ है और हमारा एक इंडियन फेस्टिवल जिसका नाम है दीपावली आ रहा है। और सबसे जबरदस्त आज की न्यूज ये है कि कल हमारा कॉर्पोरेट वेबिनार होने जा रहा है। आज तो नहीं कहेंगे क्योंकि रात 12:30 बजे है, तो आई थिंक कल का दिन गिना जाएगा इंडियन टाइम के हिसाब से। तो सभी से मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है, मैं तो बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ, आप सभी से मेरी प्रार्थना है प्लीज इस वेबिनार को जरूर अटेंड करें। और बहुत कुछ हमारे एस मोफरा जी हमारे बीच में जो फल पक चुके हैं उनके बारे में आपको डिटेल देंगे, कौन सा फल कब आपको मिलने वाला है। और स्पेशली सभी पैनलिस्ट और अटेंडीज को मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूं और स्पेशली हमारे डॉक्टर डेरिक सर को सैल्यूट यू रियली सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच। ओवर टू होस्ट।
Thank you, Sampath bhai, and I will like to call our panelists first, and then we will take the hand raise of the attendees. So सबसे पहले मैं यहाँ पे कॉल करूँगा दीपन जी। दीपन तोरेन जी, अगर आप बोल सकते हैं तो प्लीज आइए।
Thank you very much for the question.
सर गीत जी को इनवाइट कर लीजिए।
ओके दीपन जी, अगर आप नहीं बोल सकते मैं नेक्स्ट कर रहा हूँ। हेलो यस
हेलो
यस दीपन जी, आप आवाज आ रही है, आप क्लियर हो, बोलिए। आई थिंक इनका इश्यू है साउंड का। गीत आप आइए।
रोहित सर को होस्ट कीजिए। आज मैंने गीत जी आपको आज अनम्यूट ऑप्शन दिया।
गीत मैम ऑलरेडी को होस्ट है, उनका नेटवर्क इशू है मे बी।
ओके इट्स नो प्रॉब्लम। और सर डॉक्टर डेरिक हैज टू मूव ऑन टू नेक्स्ट वेबिनार और हम उनका ज्यादा समय नहीं लेंगे। ये अरशद अली जी को ओपन कर लीजिए डॉक्टर साहब। अगर नीरा मैम आ गई है, नीरा जी को ले लीजिए, तो उनको 5 मिनट में फ्री कर दीजिए। डॉक्टर डेरिक हैज टू मूव ऑन।
चंद्रवीर सर को प्लीज ले लेना।
We also have Dr. Bill Williamson.
Dr. Bill Williams, yes. I think Dr. Bill William लीव कर चुके हैं, I think, but चेक कर लीजिए एक बार।
Hello.
He is there. We have Dr. Bill Williams as well. Yes.
ओके रोहित जी, उनको को-होस्ट करिए और इनवाइट कीजिए।
किनको सर?
डॉक्टर बिल विलियम। देखा जी है वो?
हाँ जी
बिल विलियम है सर। मैंने रोहित जी को मैसेज भी किया था, आई थिंक वो बिजी हो गए।
Sorry, I'm not seeing, and thank you so much and welcome Dr. Willie Williams sir.
Hey, there you are.
Welcome.
Very warm
welcome,
Dr. Bill Williams.
Wow.
Welcome. Hey, good to see you. I just finished the
welcome sir. Welcome.
Oh, thank you so much. We just finished the Singapore webinar, and I heard Dr. Darrick was speaking today, so I had to come over and see the man himself. Always good to see my friends and Satna and everyone.
We are missing you, Dr. Bill.
You're too kind. Thank you.
Follow the man.
Yes.
It's good to have a powerful man in the house, Dr. Bill.
Yeah, your presence means a lot to us.
Oh, thank you, Sanjay.
We are having two doctors, and not two. We are having a doctor, LD Bhagat also, 3 doctors under one roof. And I know that Dr. Darrick is a one-man army, like our Onpassive, one shop under one roof. And Dr. Bill is also 24/7. He is so much active. I don't know how he managed and how he conducts so much energy. to boost up us also. And right now, you all know he is among the top 100 dentists. And sir, where would you like to take all this so much money and name and fame? Leave something for us.
Well, you know, we talked about fire, 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 and today we said fire is something you got to be careful with. It can burn you, right? You got to be careful with it. It can be destructive. But there's also the good fire, and Onpassive only has good fire. So we're passing the word out today that Onpassive is good fire.
Yes, definitely.
Fire, 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 fire. Thank you so
And
much, Dr. Sir.
Bye.
And we can all share the
Thank you.
energy, each other's energy, positive
Yes,
energy.
please.
Now it's time to Dr. Bill William. Fruit.
Apples, apples,
Fruit,
apples,
fruit.
apples, apples.
Apple pie for all.
Yes.
Dr. Bill, would you like to share something from your side, from your heart, for our this Indian webinar, 369 webinar?
Well, it has to be right off the top. Nothing prepared. What I feel like is that we have come to the train station and we're about to disembark from the journey of creation to the journey of the harvest. You know, we've been through the summertime and this is the fall and we're ready for the harvest. I think the golden harvest is upon us. Ash has served the banquet table up and he's fixing to open the door for us to walk into the banquet room. Today, maybe we will have the door unlocked and we'll peek in. Certainly, when we sit at the table, we'll have a grand vision and we'll be able to watch on the big screen the games of Qatar 2022. And maybe we'll even have our special gaming glasses on, who knows? We'll be able to see this world transformed by all the magic that Ash has brought to us to share with the world. The world can only get it through us. The world will be asking, who are the founders? How can I get this product? They will be seeking each of us out. And so when you look for Onpassive products, first you have to see a founder. Ash said each one of us would be famous. It's because we're going to be the gatekeeper. And that's a good place to be if you want to be successful. The gatekeeper always has the keys. The gatekeeper always knows where everything is kept. And so we're in what we call the catbird seat. The best place to be is where we are. So thank you so much. I'm glad to share. And it's always wonderful to see my friends.
Thank you, Dr. Bill Williams, so much.
Thank you so
and
much,
we
sir.
are
Thank you
pleased
so
to
much.
see you here.
Sir, we are having Neera Angralji who invite kar lijiye. Dr. Darrick want to go because he has to go with another webinar.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Darrick. If your time is not enough here, you can leave, please. And we are
Dr.
grateful
Darrick,
to you.
thank you
We are
so much
grateful
for
to you.
joining us.
We are
And
grateful to you.
Wonderful. Thank you very much also for having me. Really appreciate it. And thank you very much, Sapna and Sampat and Dr. Baga and all our founders, Rika, all our founders in India and all across the world, because we are here as founders to not only make a difference in our own lives and in our own families' lives, but our community. And if you do that in your community, the person over there do that in their community, the other person over there do that, and every community across the world is going to be touched by us. And so let us realize the power that we have in our hands as business owners, as CEO, data center owners, Onpassivians. Let us move forward and make the impact in our society great. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Thank you, Dr. Darrick. Dr. Darrick, our principal, you have to make a promise to your school students that you would definitely join us in this webinar every week, because we all miss you.
Yes,
Okay,
we would like to have you.
I will try that. I will try that. It's...
Yeah, namaste.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Namaste. Thank you so much.
Dr. Darrick,
Thank you so much, Dr. Darrick.
Neeraji want
Dr.
to say
Darrick,
something.
Dr.
Neeraji.
Darrick, wait a
Neeraji,
second,
please continue.
Yeah, Dr. Darrick, thank you. Thanks a lot about your awesome presentation. And I just want to say one thing, that we are just meeting you virtually right now, and it's going to very soon to meet you actually too. Thank you very much to come at our 369 global event. Thank you very webinar. Sorry, but it might be it is very going to very soon. That's why I said a webinar, not said webinar. I said event. We are going to meet very soon. Thank you, Dr. Darrick. Thank you very much. And even I'm very happy to have today Dr. Bill William also with us. Thank you, Dr. Bill William, to come here also. Thank you very much. And back to host.
Thank you, Neeraji. And now I call Chandraveer Bhandari ji. आप आइए.
Welcome, CV Bhandari sir.
One more thing, Dr. Darrick, you can, sir, move on. You can go to another webinar.
चंद्रवीर भंडारी जी, आपको आवाज आ रही है? शायद इनका इश्यू है नेट का कोई. गीत मैम है अंदर? हेलो गीत मैम. नहीं है. नेक्स्ट अरशद अली जी.
हेलो.
हेलो. हाँ जी गीत मैम.
हेलो, am I clear?
हाँ आपकी आवाज आ रही, क्लियर है. कंटिन्यू.
हेलो. ओके, थैंक यू.
भंडारी सर आ चुके हैं सर शायद.
हेलो.
चलो गीत मैम आप कंटिन्यू करो, उसके बाद भंडारी साहब को लेते हैं.
ठीक है. ओके, थैंक यू सो मच डॉक्टर साहब. Thank you so much, Dr. Darrick, for your special presentation tonight. We are so blessed by your presentation. Really thankful to you being a soldier and being a Onpassive soldier too. And salute to your discipline, because soldiers always maintain their discipline very bravely, sir. So I really thankful to you. So just want to say only this, sir. Thank you so very much.
थैंक यू गीत मैम. भंडारी साहब आइए, आप प्लीज रखिए अपने व्यूज.
Hello, good evening all, and good morning to in America and all that. Thank you so much. First of all, I would like to thank Ash Mufari sir for
please on your camera, sir. Bhandari
Hello.
sir, please on your camera.
Sir, my camera. I'm in my house. My house is totally shuttered because I have today only taken whitewash here.
No issue. Continue, please.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, Rauji. Secondly, I would like to thank Mr. Rohit, a big Indian Army soldier, and he's doing a great work here. And thanks to Rekha Mahakam, who comes to Shimla Hills, and they all guided us how to come over here. It is for the first time that I am coming over this platform, and Dr. Darrick, Dr. William, all these big leaders and big personalities and big souls I'm seeing personally. I'm so blessed, and thanks to all you people. You invited me over here. I would like to try again to come regularly and listen you all people. I would like to say that Ash Mufare sir has making such a big and unique ship which is crossing along the world globe without any geographical conditions, any human differences, and so many things, barriers which are going, which have been in the past so many years. People have been suffering, and this is, I think, the time has come after centuries and long time. The people will enjoy the real life. God has sent us on this earth, and we will all enjoy all these things through the efforts of our great CMD, CEO Ash Mufari sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rohit ji. Thank you, our partner over here. Thank you.
नेक्स्ट हम कॉल करेंगे अरशद अली जी, आइए आप।
Sorry, Dr. LD Bhagat sir, I interrupt you. 2 person from Malaysia, Mr. Kumran, and one more. Please make him co-host and invite for sharing. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Samba sir, name please.
Kumran.
Mr. Kumran.
Hand raise है sir, please.
Yes, हाँ इनको ही।
Okay. Next.
और एक मलेशिया से और है सर, डेजिग्नेशन ऐसा कुछ नाम है सर। थैंक यू।
Sir, hand raise है डॉक्टर साहब।
Yes, Mr. Kumran, please welcome. आइए। He is from Malaysia.
Good evening. Is it okay? Can you hear?
Welcome, Mr. Kumran. Continue.
Good evening, doctor. Actually, I was following Dr. Darrick and Dr. Bill William because they just entered without visa, so I have to follow from Singapore all the way here.
So nice. Welcome. You can give your views.
Yeah, I just want to ask about the KYC for India because I have a lot of friends in Tamil Nadu. Okay, for the KYC, what are the documents you need for India founders?
We ID proof first. We in India are using Aadhaar card first, and either Aadhaar card or a driving license or passport, any one if the person is having. These are the valid documents for identification and the residential proof. And after that, there is a process for uploading the document and his live pic, and then signing the his ID proof, and the pic to be taken on spot. So usually we have these 3 or 4 is election card. Number 1 is Aadhaar card. Number 2 is driving license. Number 3 is election card or passport. Any one of these can be used as an ID proof.
Okay, doctor, one more thing. Basically, when we do KYC, it needs expiry document. That means the documents with the expiry date, correct?
Yeah.
So now, let's say if they don't have a license, so is it the Aadhaar card can be used?
Aadhaar card doesn't have expiry date, number 1. And if anybody is not having any of these documents, he can go to the court and get a document from the concerned authority, from the court or the tehsil, and he can prove his identity through that document.
So that means indirectly you're telling the expiry date is not important as long there's a proper document.
No, expiry date is not important. I can't say that, but expiry date is mentioned only on 3 documents, but our Aadhaar card is without expiry date. That is once made, it is forever.
Okay, thanks. But then end of the day, still, if they ask for the expiry date, then what will happen?
That can be removed. Those documents, if they are expired, they can be renewed.
Yeah, but then what I'm trying to say, see, the like driving license, it comes with the expiry date. So if there's a column there, you have to input the date, the expiry date is then we have to key in. So what happens if our Aadhaar card is, there's no date there? So in the system, it wants the date. So what should we do?
We can we can renew we can renew any of the document which has date, or if it cannot be done, he can get a document from the court or a tehsil identifying his name and address. That is a valid document also. That also is a valid document.
Doctor, I'm actually, the reason I'm asking is, see, I have the same problem in Tamil Nadu. They are keep on asking the same thing. See, when you key in the driving license or passport, right? There's the expiry date.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can enter the date in the system, the KYC, so it accepts. But the Aadhaar card, there's no expiry date.
Yeah.
So if you have a driving license, you have the date, you key in, the system accept. So we continue to the next, right?
But so it will be seen whether our KYC will have the pro forma of expiry date or not. If it will be there, then we will have to manage accordingly. But if there is no pro forma like that shows the expiry date, then it will be very simple.
Okay. Because this is the one
we will have to wait for the pro forma.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, you're correct, doctor. This is the problem I'm facing now. All right, thank you.
No, it will be sorted out at that time.
Thank you, doctor. Then I can advise them accordingly. Thank you.
Welcome. Next is Arshad Ali. Arshad ji, I'm sorry कि आपको काफी देर तक हैंड रेज करना पड़ा है. Please आइए. आप अपनी शेयरिंग रखें. अरशद अली जी, आप सुन रहे हैं?
डॉक्टर साहब आपने अनम्यूट का ऑप्शन दिया?
अनम्यूट रोहित जी दे रहे हैं अनम्यूट का ऑप्शन इनको.
डॉक्टर साहब आप को होस्ट, अभी आप होस्ट हैं एक्चुअली. मैं
अच्छा, मुझे होस्ट किया आपने.
मैं कर रहा हूं. हां, यस.
बट ये ऑप्शन नहीं जा रहा है. अनम्यूट का ऑप्शन नहीं क्लिक हो रहा है.
सर मैंने दे दिया.
अर्शद जी आप अनम्यूट कीजिए.
सर वो कर नहीं रहे हैं, शायद उनको सुनाई नहीं. वो
नेटवर्क
इशू है. मधुमिता जी.
अच्छा, पैनलिस्ट में से हाँ
मधुमिता जी का हैंड रेज है.
मधुमिता जी हैं, उसके बाद कैफ जी हैं अंदर, उनको देखिए अगर हैं तो. नजर नहीं आ रहे हैं. मधुमिता जी आइए, आप अपनी शेयरिंग रखिए.
Hello, Dr. L.D. Bhagat ji. Can I audible?
Yes, you are audible, ma'am. Please continue.
Okay. At first, I want to giving thanks to Dr. Darrick for his wonderful presentation, and Dr. Bill Williams. We are so much blessed for him that he was coming here and in our 369 global webinar. And we are so much overwhelming. That's hearing him. So thank you so much. और मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहूंगी संपत जी को. हमेशा हम लोग को मोटिवेट करते हैं और हमेशा हमें बोलते रहते हैं आप आइए, क्यों नहीं आएंगे. और आज का प्रेजेंटेशन बहुत जबरदस्त था. बहुत कुछ जानने को मिला, ज्यादातर मिला केवाईसी के बारे में. जो लोग उस दिन ऐसे का मीटिंग अटेंड नहीं किए थे और कुछ समझ में नहीं आए थे, उन लोगों को शायद ये इस वेबिनार से बहुत कुछ समझ में आ गया. तो केवाईसी बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है. तो केवाईसी अगर कंप्लीट नहीं होगा तो वो अपना जो वो वॉलेट है उसको भी एक्टिवेट करने में सक्षम नहीं होंगे. तो केवाईसी के बारे में ज्यादातर ध्यान देना जरूरी है. और हर एक पैनलिस्ट को धन्यवाद है, हर एक को होस्ट को धन्यवाद है, रोहित भाई को भी धन्यवाद है. और सबको दिल से प्रणाम है, दिल से धन्यवाद है। आज का वेबिनार बहुत बढ़िया था। थैंक यू फॉर दिस knowledgeable webinar. Thank you so much. Over to the ultra.
Thank you, ma'am. There's one more international founder, I think, Latoya Belgrave. Ma'am, can you hear me?
Hi, yes, I can. Thank you so much.
Welcome to 369 Global. Please share your views.
Well, I appreciate being given the mic to talk and share. What I'll say is that I don't know. I'm not sure. The place where we are right now as a company, I'm almost speechless. It's just so much to take in, so much to just trying to process like where we are. This is such an exciting time. I know a lot of founders maybe see this time for us now as something that might cause them to be worried or cause them to be anxious or not know what to do with themselves. But it's really your mindset that helps you have a good attitude while we're waiting for something that we've been waiting for, for 4 years. But I think for many of us across the globe, we've been waiting for this opportunity our entire lives. And so how do we keep a good attitude while we wait to be able to actually finally benefit for all the hard work that Ashmi Farah has put in, that our COO, Engineer Mohammed Kamal, has put in, and all the work that the OTEC team in Hyderabad have put in. While we're waiting for these amazing benefits to happen, how do we keep a good attitude? What are we doing day to day? And I want to say that I appreciate the Indian community, the Onpassive founders in India. One of my very first webinars when I joined Onpassive was just recently, March of 2022. One of my first webinars that I ever got a chance to speak on was an Indian webinar. And everybody made me feel so welcome and so comfortable, even though the language barrier was there. So I'm here for Indian Onpassive founders. I'm here to help you. I think about all of the great things that will be accomplished there, and it makes me very happy and it makes me very thankful. So I want to also say thank you to the hosts today, all the contributors to the webinar, everybody, the organizers, our speakers, Dr. Darrick, Dr. Bill Williams. See a lot of friends here. Kumaran, we were just together on the Singapore webinar. So thank you to everybody here. Without you, we would not have the opportunity to get together and talk this way. So I appreciate all of that. Thank you, and I appreciate all of you. Have a good evening, everybody.
Thank you, Latoya. And really, you said we need to retune our mindset, because we rent it on daily basis, and different situations change our mind also. And definitely we should reset it and have an attitude of the gratitude. Thank you so much for coming here. Next हम लेते हैं संपत जी, आप कुछ बोलना चाहेंगे?
Yes, sir. 2% more from Singapore, Francis Tay, and one more name is, I think, you can invite him, sir. Francis Tay and also Francis Dubai.
Francis Tay.
Yeah, from Singapore.
Can you hear me?
Francis Dubai unmute option दिया है.
Yeah.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Very good evening. Welcome.
एक्चुअली सर मैं इंडिया से ही हूँ, बट मैं अभी दुबई में हूँ कम से कम 13 साल से.
वेरी गुड.
तो मैं तो यहाँ लाइव देखता हूँ जो यहाँ दुबई मॉल में जो भी एडवर्टाइजमेंट चल रहा है वो. तो थैंक यू सब लोग को, आप लोग का मीटिंग सुनता रहता हूँ मैं, बट आज आप लोग ने अपॉर्चुनिटी दिया बात करने के लिए, तो बहुत बहुत थैंक यू इसके लिए.
थैंक यू सो मच. आप दुबई में, हम दुबई जाना चाहते हैं. आप दुबई ऑफिस के पास में होंगे, आप देख रहे होंगे वहाँ पर दुबई में क्या हलचल है. तो आप वहां से
बिल्कुल
कुछ
सर,
वीडियो
बिल्कुल।
क्लिपिंग लेके हमें भेजिए ताकि हम भी एंजॉय करें आपकी तरह यहाँ पे हमारे
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल मैं भेजूंगा।
थैंक यू फॉर कमिंग। नेक्स्ट इज नेक्स्ट कौन था?
Francis Day,
संपत जी।
Francis Day, Francis
Yes,
Day.
Mr. Francis Day, are you listening?
Yes, unmute option. Francis.
Francis Day.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yes. Yes, Francis, welcome.
My video cannot be on.
No issue, no issue.
I give you
you can
option,
keep it.
please.
Yeah, they say the host do not allow.
No.
Anyway, thank you for welcoming me.
You can share without video
Yeah,
also.
It's so good to be around all the founder. Yeah, I think as many of the speakers say, keep consistent. Coming to the webinar, it doesn't take first time, second time. It get a habit. And once you come in often, it will become your routine. You cannot miss. Once you miss, you can't sleep. No? You the more you learn, the more you hear, the more you get equipped. And that's why I do every webinar I go in. Now I'm teaching the Tuesday night training in Singapore. So to those who are not regular, I will encourage you, since the global launch is near, try to come in to listen to the leadership like this webinar 369. Listen to all those great leaders and trainers. Thank you, Sambat. Thank you, leaders. Bye.
Thank you, Francis Day. You very well said. Without coming to the webinars or knowing about taking knowledge of Onpassive, it will not be possible to continue. So definitely everyone should attend the webinars wherever possible. It is not necessary that he should go to only one webinar, but he, as per his availability of time, he can attend anywhere, any session in any country. So that will be more helpful for everyone. So thank you so much. Next, I will take यहाँ पे ओ फाउंडर अपने नाम से नहीं आ रहे, यूजुअली हम किसी नाम को ऐसे नहीं लेते हैं। ओ फाउंडर प्लीज अपना नाम जो है पहले रिसेट कीजिए, उसके बाद मैं बताऊंगा आप कौन बोल रहे हैं। ठीक है, अर्शद जी अगर आप सुन रहे हैं, अगर आप आ सकते हैं तो आपका हैंड अभी भी हैंड रेज है।
सर एक डिजाइन करके नाम है, डेजिगन मलेशिया, सो इज दैट ए को-होस्ट?
कौन से पेज पे है मुझे नजर नहीं आ रहा है।
सर को-होस्ट है, आप इनवाइट करिए।
अच्छा, कोर्स बना दिया। नाम क्या बोला? स्पेलिंग क्या है?
Dezigan, Malaysia.
Dezigan. Hello,
Yeah.
Dezigan, Malaysia. Are you listening to me? Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrongly, but if you are listening, please, you're welcome here. I think there may be some issue or he is not interested to come. So I think all the hand raises have been taken. हमारे पैनलिस्ट में से कैफ भाई अभी तक नहीं आए हैं। कैफ जी आप आइए प्लीज।
डॉक्टर साहब।
थैंक यू डॉक्टर साहब, थैंक यू सो मच। गीत में आप कुछ बोलना चाहती हैं?
हाँ कैफ सर, एक और फॉरेन गेस्ट हैं हमारे, जेफर्ड मैकेल्स्टर, उनको कॉल कीजिए।
ठीक है, कैफ जी के बाद लेते हैं। कैफ जी प्लीज आप कंटिन्यू कीजिए।
हाँ
थैंक यू सो मच। एंड डॉक्टर डेरिक सर का प्रेजेंटेशन बहुत अच्छा रहा एंड बहुत अच्छा लगा। एंड डॉक्टर बिल विलियम्स सर आए, क्या बात है, सरप्राइज हो गया। एंड संपत पटेल सर की एक्टिविटी देख करके मेरी तबीयत भी ठीक हो गई, है ना। एंड आज मुझे पता चला कि डॉक्टर साहब आपकी भी तबीयत थोड़ी सी हो गई, बट आपको देख करके मैं, हालांकि मैं बोलना नहीं चाहता था, लेकिन फिर भी आपको देख करके मुझे अच्छा लगा कि नहीं, आपकी वॉइस इतनी भारी होने के बावजूद भी, कफ होने के बावजूद भी आप इतना बेहतर वर्क कर रहे हो, तो मुझे आपसे सीखना चाहिए। तो मैं तुरंत जैसे ही, हालांकि मैं अभी नहीं सुन रहा था, अभी मैं रेस्ट कर रहा था क्योंकि थोड़ा सा मेरे माइग्रेन हो रहा है मोबाइल देखने से, तो मैं नहीं सुन रहा था, लेकिन बहुत अच्छा लगा। एंड थैंक यू रेखा मकन, पीएम हसान, मैं देख रहा हूँ जिनको, डॉक्टर अली भगत सर, वी लव यू, वी लव यू। हम बहुत आपसे सीखते हैं, आपसे बहुत प्यार करते हैं, एंड बहुत अच्छी आपकी होस्टिंग रही। एंड थैंक यू सो मच सपना मैम, रोहित शर्मा सर, ओवर टू यू मिस्टर डॉक्टर अली भगत सर।
Thank you, Kaif ji. You're so great personality of this Onpassive team. आपके बिना ये अधूरा लगता है, इसलिए मैं आपको 2 बार बुलाया था. Thank you so much for your remarks and God bless you. गीता मैम, नेक्स्ट कौन आपने नाम लिया था?
जेफर्ड मैकेस्टर है सर।
Yes, please, Jaffer, please. You are welcome here. रोहित जी अनम्यूट किया इनको.
Jefford McAllister, sir, you have given the ask to unmute option. Please unmute yourself for your sharing. Jefford McAllister. Can you hear me, Jefford? सर लगता है वो हमसे कनेक्टेड नहीं है अभी.
मे बी हो सकता है. आई थिंक टाइम के 8:30
तो बड़े ज्यादा है.
रोज जी क्या करें, कंटिन्यू करना है या कि अब हम एंडिंग की तरफ चलें?
सर टाइम जो है 8:30 ऑलमोस्ट हो चुके हैं
सर, टाइम हो चुका है, सो प्लीज सेशन को क्लोज किया जाए आज का.
ठीक है, तो आज का सेशन हमारा बहुत अच्छा रहा, बहुत ही अच्छा रहा. वी आर थैंकफुल टू डॉक्टर डैरिक कि इन्होंने आज इतनी अच्छी प्रेजेंटेशन हमें यहाँ पे दी और हमें डाटा सेंटर्स की और जानकारी दी. कल हमारे अमित दास जी ने बहुत अच्छे तरीके से एक्सप्लेन किया. तो 2 कंटिन्यूस लेसन हमारे डाटा सेंटर्स की है, तो डेफिनेटली कुछ ना कुछ हमारी आज इसमें एनहांसमेंट हुई है. सो थैंक्स करते हैं हम डॉक्टर बिल विलियम्स का और बाकी जितने भी हमारे यहाँ पे इंटरनेशनल स्पीकर्स आए, हमारे सभी पैनलिस्ट, होस्ट, को होस्ट और सभी अटेंडेंट्स का हम थैंक्स करते हैं और प्रे करते हैं गॉड से सभी हेल्दी रहें और जल्दी से जल्दी एप्पल्स की तैयारी करें. सो आज का वेबिनार हम यहीं क्लोज करते हैं. थैंक यू.
Yes, Dr. Saab, it's, Dr. L.D. Bhagat sir.
Yes,
बहुत अच्छा रहा आज का वेबिनार. बिफोर वी लीव, आज हमारा जो प्रैक्टिस हम हमेशा करते आ रहे हैं,
yes,
we will have to complete that exercise.
Thank
yes,
you for
that
reminding.
exercise is very important.
Please get your exercise done.
Yes.
आप अपनी एक्सरसाइज करिए मैम.
So hand raise शुरू करते हैं. हैंड रेज शुरू करते हैं जिन्होंने बैक ऑफिस अपना विजिट किया है. लेट्स रेज हैंड दोज हु विजिटेड द बैक ऑफिस टुडे.
मैंने पहले ही किया हुआ है हैंड रेज, अभी आप देख सकते हैं. 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. क्या बात है. वाह, 20.
ये दिस इज नॉट गोइंग टू वर्क. हम सबको देखना जरूरी है बैक ऑफिस. जिसने विजिट किया है बैक ऑफिस, प्लीज रेज हैंड्स.
30.
जिसने भी विजिट किया है वो अपना हैंड ऑनेस्टी से अपना हैंड रेज करें ताकि हमें पता चले कि हम कितने.
सोचने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ती.
सोचने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी.
फटाफट होता है.
अच्छा रेखा जी, एक बात ऐड करना चाहूंगा.
जी संपत जी.
यस, मैं ये बोलना चाहता हूँ, जो झूठ बोल के हैंड रेज कर रहे हैं तो उनका क्या करोगे? जैसे कि
हम किसी का कुछ नहीं कर सकते, करने वाला ऊपर बैठा, हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते.
We sleep in back office. ये हमारे पास एक मैसेज आया है. We sleep in back office. Wow.
पार्टी है.
क्या बात है. यहाँ पे कोई भी झूठ बोलने वाला नहीं, बिकॉज वी आर ऑल Onpassive एंड प्राउड फाउंडर्स. कोई झूठ नहीं बोलेगा.
यार वो पीजी का पता करना था.
देखिए एप्पल्स चाहिए तो अपने शोरूम में विजिट करना पड़ेगा.
यस.
क्या बात है.
यस.
BMW की बात हो रही है क्या? मुझे लगता है.
रेखा
आई
मैम
थिंक
कितनी
37 है, 37 है आई थिंक आउट ऑफ 142, दैट्स वेरी लेस। चलिए डोंट वरी, बट अभी हमारे पास दिन है,
we have
प्लीज
to
एक्सरसाइज
score
शुरू कीजिए।
we have to score 100%.
Yes.
Everyone must log in
डॉक्टर साहब,
early in the morning. जी
कभी
कैथी।
कभी कभी मालूम है डॉक्टर साहब, ये टीचर भी मिस कर देते हैं, क्योंकि ये 3-4 दिन से नहीं हो रहा था। तो प्लीज रिक्वेस्ट है यही कि आप रेखा मैम ये जरूर किया करें।
ये हम
ताकि
रेखा मैम की
लोग
ड्यूटी लगा
इसी
लेते हैं,
बहाने
ये डेली खुद एक्सरसाइज कर
बहाने
लेंगे।
लोग आपकी वजह से लोग बैक ऑफिस जाए, कि बोलते ना एक दिन झूठ बोलेंगे कई दिन नहीं बोल सकते ना, बोलेंगे आज बैक ऑफिस लॉग इन करते हैं, ताकि वहां पे हम गर्व से हाथ उठा सके हम अपना।
एक सरप्राइज क्वेश्चन भी हो सकता है कभी, सो डोंट लाई टू योरसेल्फ। सरप्राइज क्वेश्चन भी करेंगे हम। सो ओनली 38 हैंड रेज एंड वी आर डन।
अच्छा,
अब हैंड डाउन कर सकते हैं हम।
एक चीज और मैं ऐड करना चाहूंगा कि जो हमारे पैनलिस्ट है ना, जो हैंड रेज करते हैं यहाँ पे या जो क्वेश्चन करते हैं, पहले हम उनको पूछेंगे कि आपने आज एंटर किया है कि नहीं किया आपने बैक ऑफिस में, ठीक है ना। जो भी न्यू गेस्ट होंगे, हमें जो पैनलिस्ट हैं वो तो करते हैं, ये तो अंडरस्टूड है, बट जो यहाँ पे हमारे अटेंडीज आते हैं हैंड रेज करके, पहला क्वेश्चन उनसे किया जाएगा कि आपने आज अटेंड किया है कि नहीं किया, ठीक है ना, ताकि बाकी भी लोग अटेंड करेंगे डेफिनेटली। सो
ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम। आज के लिए
थैंक यू मैम। और आप रेखा मैम, आप वॉलंटियर हैं इसके लिए, और आपकी ही ड्यूटी हम लगाएंगे। कोई भूल भी जाएगा तो आप नहीं भूलना मॉर्निंग में, लास्ट हमारे एंड पे, ठीक है। सो थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी।
उस दिन प्लांटी लगेगी इनकी।
यस रोहित जी, ठीक है, क्लोज
थैंक यू सो मच सर, थैंक यू सो मच। अब स्लोगन के साथ वाइंड अप करेंगे सेशन को।
सो सभी को अनम्यूट कीजिए।
And this session with our slogan, we are in it
So in it
we are
to
in it
win
to
it.
win it.
We are
so in it to win it. We are so in it to win it. We are so in it to win it.